Alright, hey there, Prox Gaming Crew, and this is Proxify here. We're back for some more of the Yokai Watch for Let's Play. If you did miss out during the last one, well, we have made a return back over to the Sparkopolis, and it looks like we're in some sort of weird dream world state at this point in time. We're on the chase right now of this yokai by the name of Unbelievable Boy, and we're going to see if he is the one that is going to be causing up what is going on within all these weird situations that's been happening in this area. But it seems like that is not going to be the case, because we're going to be finding out who the actual boss yokai that has been causing up with this dream world, and that is going to be with Hoxay Coaxy. Now, we've been seeing all these weird dream things that have been happening within this area, such as, for example, with the music rhythm mini game that was happening when we were on stage. Then we became like some sort of waitress at like a cafe or something, and Usapa was being the customer that was happening within that area. And now, of all weird things that's going to be showing up now, is that we're going to be seeing the sailors going to be making their appearance out here. And now, something interesting is going to happen where it looks like Haley Ann, or aka known as Silver at this point in time, is going to actually join up alongside with the actual Sailor Cuties that's going to be here. And it seems like Haley Ann is going to be able to get her own type of costume as an actual sailor. Now, that kind of brings back a little bit of like a thing that I kind of remember about within One Piece, because if you guys remember about like the whole like Germa 6, I think that's what they're known as, with them having like all of Sanji's siblings as like a part of the Germa force, and all of a sudden like Sanji has like his own costume and everything, and he becomes like a part within Germa, but not really so, because he doesn't really like his siblings all that too much within the actual show itself. But then I think later on he like called himself like Soba Man or something of that type of nature, right? And it's too bad that he never really wore that costume all that too much. I guess it's just because that he just has like a love-hate relationship with like his whole entire family or something. I think he did use it like a little bit some other times, like throughout some different battles, but over time, like he didn't really use it anymore. But within these two videos for today, not only are we going to just be doing out here with the course of Yokai Watch 3, but it is going to be somewhat of a two different type of video situation, because it's kind of indifferent right now, because I know that currently we should be at least doing, I think, Super Mario Bros. Wonder co-op at this point in time of this episode, or we are going to be doing, I think, I want to say at least like Final Fantasy X, one of those two different videos there. So, whichever type of one that I'm going to do, you guys should be able to go and see it. But anyways, let's go and get into the battle for right now. Now, this is not going to be the Hoxay Coaxy battle just yet, but we're going to be doing a little bit of some training out here, just so that we can get ourselves a little bit more prepared into the battle. Now, the recommended level for Hoxay Coaxy is going to be sitting around at level 9, so just make sure that you at least have most of your members somewhere around within that vicinity for it. Fortunately, we're not going to be able to use the bunny beam here. Seems like one of those, well, it seems like we still went and knocked out on one of those guys. So I guess I must have probably thrown on a target there for that one dude. Okay, so there's only just one more of these other side enemies left here, and just like that, we went and knocked them out. Now, I think I've already went and showed you guys, I think, these type of yokai before, but for what's going to happen here is that we're going to be adding in a new additional member, and this is going to be with T-Rex here, and we're going to be nicknaming this T-Rex after a good online friend, of course, and that is going to be with Dennis Oswin Gaming. Please go and check him out whenever you feel like it, because he does do some pretty awesome, cool Let's Plays as well. I think he does majority of some of the new type of wise of new games that happen out with the PS5 and Xbox Series X and stuff. Unfortunately, I don't really have an Xbox Series X or even a PS5, so I can't even do any of the new games though, unfortunately. But, well, I want to say that there is like PS4 games that are still active, I want to say, within this year of 2024, because I know that Persona 4, well, actually, sorry, not Persona 4, but Persona 3 Reload actually was just somewhat recently brand new, and it did come out for PS4, but, I guess there's only like some specific games that could only be getting released now for PS4, but either way, he does all that type of stuff there. But we're going to go and get right into the battle with Hoxay Coaxy. Now, this is going to be, I want to say, our first of many, I want to say, battles here within Haley Ann, because I don't think we ever really went through a boss yokai with Haley Ann before, right? So just make sure that within this battle here is that you're going to be doing a lot of shuffling around within some of your party members here, because this guy is going to be setting up on some weird type of dream systems that are going to be showing up. Like he's going to have one, for example, like some sort of like dragon that's going to be breathing out fire, that's going to be tackling out with a part of your line that's going to be happening within the actual battle tile that's going to be here. So just be careful and just kind of make sure that if whenever Hoxay Coaxy is going to be set up on any type of main signature attack, is that you at least try to dodge out as best as you can. So just kind of just play it safe as well. Now he is going to be bringing out on different type of side enemies that will show up, such as like the Hungramps. Hungramps is going to be there just to be healing up Hoxay Coaxy like within the time. So just be really careful that you don't really have those Hungramps all the way out there too much, because with all the different battling that you're going to be going through, and then also you see Hungramps over there, it's not, well, it's just basically not going to be all that too helpful with them. So now we're going to be getting ready for our ultimate move, of course, with having SHG Davey here. And we're going to have all of our attackers for this battle. And I have to say, like, having Dennis now as a new member on the team is going to be somewhat beneficial for us here for right now. And at least we have enough healing items that we should at least be good enough to kind of last us for quite a bit of some time. So there we go. So we're going to be set up for the anger mode out here with, or I should say the invader mode with of course with Barker right now. So it seems like if we go into invader mode, it actually does a little bit more damage than it actually does. So that's pretty nice. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna set this up for another time. Let's go. Yeah, so I did have to do a little bit of some editing here and there because it did take a little bit of how the battle was, but either way, we're almost done. Just a few more attacks here, and I think we're good to go. Come on, guys. One more move should at least go and do it right there. Nice. And Hoxay Coaxy is down. Alright. Now, later on throughout this actual chapter here, we should at least be now be accessing within the actual detective agency, which that's going to be pretty cool. So now we should at least be able to do some special cases and whatnot later on for the next up-and-coming chapter that we could go and possibly take care of. So off he vanishes away. And now, this whole Sparkopolis should now hopefully get back together. And oh man. Well, unfortunately, it looks like all the Sailor Cuties are going to be vanishing from this dream world, and we're going to be going right back to our normal way here of this place.
Thanks.
Oh, and there's Mr. Goodside. Is he going to be here to try to hopefully at least give us another upgrade? Well, now he just all of a sudden just left like that? Okay. Oh, and there's Unbelievable Boy. Well, please don't be trying to be set up any more other type of situations out here again, man.
Huh? Oh, right.
Huh, so it looks like Mr. Goodside's going to be giving us this whole building as what the detective agency is going to be all about.
Oh, boy.
Now, here throughout this chapter, though, even though that we see Unbelievable Boy out here still, we're not going to be able to go and really add him onto the team or anything, I don't think. Which that kind of sucks, because I wouldn't mind actually having him if he's going to be somewhat, like, really good within, well, within the time here. But now we finally got that, that whole detective outfit now. I know that originally before, like, during our way of, like, before the Terror Time showed up, I know that that was one item that we've been wanting to try to pick up for quite a while, and oh my goodness, Usapion! What the heck? Oh no. Unbelievable Boy actually just went and basically turned Usapion into one of those mushroom citizens again out here. Oh no. Just like back over at the Sparkopolis of the Dream World that we had to go and see.
Alright, what's up next? Check it out, Usapion! I made a poster for our agent.
Whoa, well, that looks pretty cool.
I'll be. That's one mighty fine poster.
Alright. Now, what does any great detective need?
Huh?
How about a magnifying glass?
Hold up.
We'll need some business cards, too.
Gosh darn it, hold up a second. You're all hat, no cattle.
Well, you know what? We have to at least get somewhat prepared for, like, for what we actually do need for this detective agency, because we have to get our name out there, right? We need to get business cards and other stuff. Wow, well, now this place actually looks a little bit more lively now compared to it being all dead and boring. Nice, this is actually a really cool pad.
Shoot.
Oh yeah, and one thing that I do want to go and let you guys know is I did get some brand new titles for my Xbox 360. I just went and picked up with Crash Mind Over Mew, and I do have that now as a physical copy, which I will be doing that as an actual, well, video on a review at some point for the channel when I kind of switch everything around later. But anyways, not only do I have Crash Mind Over Mew, but I did buy some Xbox Live Arcade games, and I do actually have Super Meat Boy, and I do also have Banjo-Kazooie, well, I guess you could say somewhat of a remastered type of port of the N64 version, which actually looks really, really nice, and I'm really excited to go and try that out a little bit later on within my time. But yeah, Super Meat Boy may be a potential co-op series between me and Kevin, because we've been kind of thinking about that with each other there. But for right now, we're going to be ending off the episode for Yokai Watch 3 for today, so thank you guys so much for checking out this episode for today. See you in the next one, and of course, peace!